What's going on? I'm Marcus, and in today's video, we're going to talk about getting a raise. As you can see from the thumbnail, we got a raise over here at the DFD household, 4.6%. So we got a few options on what we're going to do, and I'm going to fill y'all in. But before we dive in to what we're doing, let's just talk about raises in general. We know right now, since the past 6-8 months, inflation's been 9%, 8%, 7%. The Fed keep raising interest rates. What do we know about when you get a raise with your salary compared to inflation? 9 times out of 10, the raise that you get on your income is not going to be one to be comparable to what inflation is. And if you just look historically, you'll see that the cost of goods and services, inflation, rises way faster than the cost of wages. Wages has been stagnant for decades. I'm gonna let y'all know what we're doing with our 4.6% extra ends that we got. Let's dive in, let's get it. I'm Marcus, you're at the channel The Debt Free Dad, where we're talking finances, financial takes, financial topics, current events, and attorney reactions. I'm a licensed attorney. I've been in the game for a while. Your boy got a bunch of gray hair, but I am not your attorney. So this isn't legal or financial advice. I'm just giving y'all my opinions, takes, educational purposes, and letting y'all know what we got cracking over here at DFD's household. Now, for anybody who may be new to this channel, let's just kind of recap where we were. In 2020, we started our financial freedom journey. In 2021, we kind of got rid of all the cars and the credit cards in 2020. In 2021, we started focusing on the student loans, and that's kind of where we are right now. The way we were able to capitalize is because we didn't have to make any student loan payments. So instead of making those payments for that first year, we tackled all the cars and the credit cards. Then in 2021, we started attacking the student loan. Now, when we started that journey, we did cut back our investing. Now, historically, at one point, we started out investing like 2%, 3%, 5%. But over the years, as our wages grew, as we got more fiscally responsible, we started to invest more. So prior to 2020 and 2019, we were investing about 18% of our overall income into the stock market. Now, we did have to cut back because we knew we wanted to attack debt. So we said, you know what, let's cut back on our investing. So we cut our investing back. It was a few reasons why we were really comfortable with doing that. The first reason we were comfortable with doing it is because we met our baseline investing goal. What is a baseline investing goal? Well, for me and my family, an investing goal, our baseline was to have a set amount of money in total investment accounts, 401ks, IRAs, any type of brokerage account, to have a total amount invested that if we didn't contribute anything else to it, by the time we hit retirement age, it would be at our minimum number that we would need to survive, which was $1.4 million. Because we had hit that threshold with our basic investment, your boy don't got $1.4 million, but we actually have the money invested where if we don't invest anything else, hey, as the years roll on, we will have about 1.4 million by the time we retire at retirement age of 65, even though we want to cash out sooner. But that was our baseline. Because we kind of met that baseline, we said, you know what? Well, let's attack debt. Let's cut back our investment. So we moved it back to 7%. Now, fast forward, we're getting a 4.6% raise. Hey, 4.6% is a raise where you would actually notice a dollar amount in your check. Well, for us at least, 4.6% isn't enough of a raise to keep up with inflation, but it is enough of a raise where the average person would notice it in their check. So what is our plan for that? Well, we had a couple of options. The first option was to just let that extra money come in and focus that money on debt. But we declined to do that. And there was one real big reason why we declined to do that. Because when you get extra money from a raise, I just am of the opinion that most times it'll get lost somewhere in the budget cracks. And what I mean by the budget crack is that extra money that you got for a raise, if you don't allocate it somewhere specifically, it'll get spent up in one of those extra categories where you go over, whether it's groceries or dining out or entertainment or what have you. So I didn't want to just lose the entire raise just from it falling through the cracks in the budget. You know, hey, we do budget, but our budget is not ironclad proof. We have gaps, we fall, we make mistakes, we have to adjust just like everyone else. So what we ultimately decided to do is just kind of split the difference. We decided to increase our investment from 7% to 10%. And then that remaining 1.6%, we'll just let that come in as additional cash. It'll probably just get swooped up in taxes at the bottom line. It'll probably just get swooped up in taxes at the end of the day. But that was the decision we made, to just go ahead and add the majority of that pay raise money, that 4.6%. We're essentially taking 3% of that and putting that back in our investments to get our investments up from 7% to 10%. Now, our ultimate goal is going to be somewhere between 20 and 25%, but we're at a really unique position right now. And you all let me know if this makes sense. Right now, where we are with our budget, we are really content with our budget. Our budget works. We eliminated unnecessary debt. We only have a mortgage and student loans that we're working on. So we have a lot of flexibility and a lot of leeway. So here on out, any increases that we get, whether it's an annual pay raise or sometimes at the end of the year we receive a bonus, whatever those extras are, we don't necessarily use those to pay off debt. We'll either use it for something that's a sinking fund that we have a specific category for, or to fund an investment account. But right now, where it stands, we are perfectly content with where our budget is and what our budget allows us to pay off towards our debt on a good month when we don't have any rando ass expenses. So I just wanted to give y'all a heads up and let y'all know what we got going on. 4.6% raise, 3% of that is going to go boom into the investments to get our investments from 7% to 10%. The other 1.6 is going to hit the bank account. But like I said, that's probably going to get swept up in taxes. But those are the reasons why we made the decision to put that majority of that raise into our investment fund. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And if you got a raise, what was your plan for the raise? Have you decided to pay off debt? Are you saving more? Are you investing that back? Let me know what y'all doing with y'all raise if y'all got one. As always, if you like this video, check out the video on the screen. There's going to be more content related to finances, attorney reactions, something that you'll enjoy. And hit the subscribe button. Peace.